Hey guys, you know what I'm excited about?
What?
These shave sets that we got. We got one. You used it, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Razors.
Yeah, these razors. These are Harry's.
Looks so fancy.
It's fancy. Yeah.
Bougie.
And dude, Father's Day is coming up. Probably, honestly, the best gift you can get your father, because it's all in here. Look at, check this out.
Unless he's completely hairless.
Unless he's hairless.
Yeah.
But no,
This shaver, dude. How dope is this? 5 blades.
I rarely shave, and it was very easy, very smooth. It's like,
Yeah, look at
5 blades?
Yeah. It's amazing.
No wonder it shaves so close to my leg.
Yeah, and this
smooth.
gel smells so cool, dude.
Let me smell.
It smells like it. You know what it smells like?
What kind of notes are you getting
Like
from
a
that?
fancy cologne,
Like
or
a real
whatever.
man.
Yeah.
Let me smell it.
Yeah, here.
Ooh.
And it comes in this nice little fancy box.
There's a little box here.
I'm very impressed with the blades. I use it on my legs.
Yeah.
So women can
And
get
it comes
too.
with like extra blades in this little other container. It's easy to snap on, right?
I'm gonna see you look like James Bond right now.
Give me the blade back because I'm going to use it real quick.
Oh, here's the shaver.
Don't use it now.
He's gonna do it right now. Live
I'm gonna-
shave.
What's our
Live.
offer, Gilbert?
So make sure you go to harrys.com/TigerBelly right now to redeem a special offer
Where's the
for
stick?
fans of the show, which is you guys. Harry's will give you $5 off on one of their shave sets. This is a limited time only, so act now. That's harrys.com/TigerBelly to get $5 off and help support the show.
Yep.
and be nice to your dad.
5,
Ay,
4,
oh,
3,
e,
2,
ooh,
1.
Wah, e, ooh, ah, e, ooh, ooh, ah. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. What's up?
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
We got me. I'm me. Me. You got me, the slap king. We got Khalyla. We got George. I forgot your name for a second.
Forgot his name.
I fucking forgot
We
your
have,
name for a second.
we have Ryan.
We got Gilbert. We got Rai. What's up, Rai?
What's up, right?
Doing all right. Rock and roll, buddy.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 93.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing, guys. And I've had such a I've had a weird week, guys. I can't sleep. I've been sleeping at 10 in the morning and then waking up
What?
at 5 in the afternoon like a vampire.
What's new?
No, but this is different. 10 in the morning,
What is it usually?
6.
Wake up at 5 still, though.
Wake up at 5 still, but 6
So
in
it's
the
the
morning.
Also
going
less
of-
sleeping.
yeah.
It's
Less sleeping, dog.
I see.
And then, fuck, bro. You know what happened to me Friday?
What?
Oh, shit. So last week, my agent calls me and goes, hey, you know Lyle, Love It or... What's it called?
Love it or leave it.
Love It or Leave It. I go, I don't know what that is.
What is that?
He goes, it's a hot podcast, which it is. And I go, oh. And they go, they want you on it. I go, what is it? He goes, it's John Lovett. He was a political writer for Obama, I think, right?
He
Oh,
was
wow.
a speechwriter for Obama.
He was a speechwriter for Barack Obama.
Okay.
And I go, well, I don't know nothing about politics. And my agent goes, you don't need to know nothing.
Good
I go,
advice.
what?
Good advice.
Yeah, you don't need to know nothing. It's just a small thing. It'll be good for your podcast. And I just fucking idiot. I didn't even ask any more questions. I go, oh, I'll fucking do it. So then what? I didn't even know. I wake up Friday and then you say to me, Khalyla, right?
Well, I'm not home. So I text him. I try to call him several times. I'm like, look, you need to be at the Improv in 2 hours. He's not waking up. He's not picking up his phone. Finally, 45 minutes before the show is supposed to start, he finally picks up. I'm like, you have that show at 8 o'clock at the Improv. What show?
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
how
well-
I talk, dude. What show?
Yeah.
Everything's yelling.
Yeah.
What?
And so,
And then she goes, did you see the email, the pages?
so
And
he
that's
had,
when I know I was fucked.
basically the outline of the
pages.
show. He had to know everything about Kushner. He had to know everything about basically everything. Michael Flynn. Everything
everything
political.
You
about
have to stick
politicals.
to that outline?
Yeah, because it's structured.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So then he starts panicking. He's like, I don't fucking.
I can't do it.
Cancel.
Why? You can't.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because it's
Sold out show.
sold out show at the Improv, and it's through CAA, so I can't cancel. So I show up there, and I'm upstairs, and I'm in there with 2 other people that are doing it. This guy Iris, he's a African American gay guy from MTV. He's a
lot of-
journalist,
lot of adjectives.
very smart, and an actress. I forgot her name. She was very good though. And I walked up to the John Lovett and I go, hey, I don't know nothing. And you can tell they're like, what? I go, I don't know nothing.
CAA pitched us that you're a political pundit.
And then he goes, oh, I guess, okay. Really nice guy though. So then it's sold out. So you're doing a live podcast,
Jeez.
sold out at the Improv, and I don't know nothing. So they introduced us. I walk up on stage, and this is what you do, dude. When you don't know nothing, you have to just play that.
Oh,
That's the only card you have.
Play dumb.
You got to play. No, you say, I don't know nothing. I don't know why I'm here.
Oh, that sentence.
Yeah, that's
I don't know nothing. Why am I here?
Yeah.
Well, you said that 4 times already.
I'm on stage. I don't even know what was going on. And it was an hour and a half long. So I'm on stage for an hour and a half. This guy, John Lovett, is the best. Not only is he immersed himself in the material, obviously, he worked for the White House. He's a writer. He's great. He's also very funny. And he's killing on stage. I mean, he's obliterating. And I'm literally going... I'm sitting there with the mic. At one point, for 20 minutes, the mic wasn't even by my mouth. I just had it dangling by my side. And then every once in a while I would do this. I would just stand up and walk away.
Oh, it's a good bit. Yeah.
That bit always works.
That's a good bit.
And then he would have to say, "What are you doing?" "I'm taking a break." Yeah, that was doing that act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it was done, I just ran out of there.
Wait, how long was the show?
Hour and a half.
An hour and a half of walking up and down and saying, "I don't know nothing. Where am I?" Holy shit! How did you do that?
He does know stuff, right? So he watches the news every day. I went through each point with him. I'm like, look, you know about this trip to Rome. You know about him slapping the hand. You knew every point on there, but when the pressure is on, it just somehow evaporates from his mind.
Because the things that I know is the things that I know is how he's introducing the topic.
Oh, like the basics.
Yeah. So slapping the hand is one thing.
Yeah.
He already said that.
Yeah.
So then he's like, "What? Why did she do that? Who was around them?
Yeah.
What trip? Where were they going? He was going from here to there to see this person. I don't know anything else but the slapping. But that information's already out there. So now I'm fucked.
I don't know nothing. Where am I?
So now I don't know nothing.
Taking a break.
Yeah. So I did that, and then the sleeping thing, and then I thought I discovered something new at the spa.
Oh.
And I want people to hear me. If you're a guy and you live in LA, you really need to go to this Korean spa with me. And I'm inviting people.
Don't invite everyone,
that's
man.
A little
No,
creepy, Bobby.
I'll invite 2 people. Number 1, dudes. You will see my dick.
This sounds like a Grinder ad.
Yes.
I only want to see dudes at a spa where you get
it's an all-male spa, so it's got to be only
has to be
dudes.
dudes,
It's not a sexual thing.
But proceed with caution when you invite all of Los Angeles to go into.
Remember West
How many
Hollywood.
people in
Spa.
LA that are guys that are willing to go to the spa with me live in LA?
All of West Hollywood.
I guarantee you, if you give them the time and place, at least 150 men will show up at a small.
That's
Korean
why I said
spa.
2, bitch.
So they have to decide amongst
So
themselves.
which, amongst.
We got to decide who the 2 are anyway. And it's open 24 hours. I go at like weirdly weird hours, like midnight, 1, 2 in the morning.
Okay.
And
Time.
I want 2 TigerBelly fans to just go to the spa with me. You're going to see my penis. You're going to see my ritual, but I figured out a new way to clean myself.
How? Okay, what's your previous?
What's the
Explain to
previous
us how
way?
you usually do it, but also explain to us the new way.
My brother and I will go, and so you go, and there's pool tables in the front of this, in the lobby of this place.
Pool or ping pong?
No, there's pool tables.
Bloods.
Ping pong's upstairs. And there's always like shady fucking Korean characters. There's a guy that dresses full camo.
At a
From
spa?
top to yeah.
A Korean?
A Korean guy.
Oh.
Full, but not even like Vietnam camo, Desert Storm.
Like,
The lighter
So it's
tan.
lighter
camo.
tan camo.
like not helping you at all
right.
here.
And there's another guy he hangs out with. Is this fatter man? He wears a wife beater, suspenders, but the Mork and Mindy kind. The Mork and Mindy suspenders, right? He's got a mustache, aviator glasses at night,
Yeah.
right? He wears one of those. You ever see Poltergeist 2? The evil guy in that.
Yeah.
What is he
That
wearing?
old age, like an Amish black hat, pretty much. It's like a it's a fucking hat, a black fucking hat,
Man,
man.
fucking
But
inside.
they're Koreans who are wearing
He's a
this?
Korean dude,
like-
right? And he has a wad of cash, and he's always like throwing it on tables for some reason. But I don't really try to analyze it because I feel like if I lock eyes with him, then I'm gonna be in for some shit.
Like talk to him.
Yogi wa Yogi what? And then I have to be a mule, a drug mule or something
God.
for him.
Put balloons up
So
your butt.
I'll look at him. Yeah, I'll look at him for a split second, and then I'll just walk by.
So you don't interact with anyone there.
What the fuck am I gonna say? What's up? Nice suspenders. So then I go in, and if my brother's there, we immediately take a shit.
Okay.
We go to I go to the big stall. He goes to the little one, and we
Power move by Bobby.
and we
Lee.
shit at the same time, and we also giggle. We just kind of he'll fart and I'll go and he'll giggle. It's so much fun.
It's so
much fun. We'll just giggle like kids. You know what I mean? And then you get naked. You put your clothes in the locker. Then you can walk into this spa, and it reminds you of like the 70s. And they just nothing's modern. It's the tiles, the color scheme is like this Soviet green. Right?
Soviet green. I'm trying to.
You know what Soviet green is.
Everyone knows a Soviet green.
Yeah. You know, like an alien's pussy?
Oh, yeah. Soviet green.
Yeah.
Aliens. I saw
That brothel in Roswell we used to go to? Yeah.
Alien Covenant. Yeah, I saw that.
And then here's what I do now. Also, the steam room is illegal.
What do you mean?
Oh, I've been in that.
It's
The heat, the
they
temperature?
They don't turn it off for 24 hours a day, every day for all year.
Ooh.
When you walk in there, it's like the surface of the sun. It's so fucking hot.
You could like die there.
You literally, I've seen guys walk in and walk out.
Someone did die there last week.
Oh yeah.
What, last week?
No, like a couple of months ago.
No, you said two.
No, because
weeks
I
ago.
just saw Tanaka.
Oh yeah.
So, Alex Tanaka, if you guys don't know who he is, if you guys ever seen the movie Rushmore, anybody?
Yes.
Have you
Yes,
seen the
of
movie
course.
Rushmore?
Yes.
The Chinese girl that's in there.
The girl from Old School too.
Yeah, she plays Rushmore's girlfriend in it.
She's
Okay.
also the girl from Old School
Yeah.
who rats him out at the very end.
Yeah. That's her brother. And her brother was the executive producer of Animal Practice, the NBC sitcom I was on.
You winked twice.
Okay.
You winked twice. Just for listeners that don't know.
No, there's a documentary crew in here. We got to tell people. And there's a documentary crew from England.
Ooh.
And I'm giving them little winky winks. Okay.
Hey, animal practice.
So I did some ADR for this guy, Alex Tanaka, and he goes, because I introduced him to the spa. He goes, oh man, you know what happened the other day? I go, what? I was in the steam room and I look over and a guy was dead next to me.
Wow.
I go, yeah? And he goes, yeah. And then I just sat there and the ambulance came. They pulled him out and they just didn't close the place.
He stayed in the steam room.
He
through all
stayed
this?
there?
Yeah. So this is my new theory though, my method.
Okay.
I did it once last week and I walked in and I take a shower and I lather my body with soap.
Okay.
Like to the point where I look like a snowman. Like I lather it to the point where it's like I look like I'm wearing like a spacesuit.
You're super bubbly.
Like
Yeah,
but it's clothing.
Like a Michelin man.
Yeah, like Michelin man. Yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I sit into that steam room, and for some reason in my mind, and I don't think this is healthy, but I feel like the pores open in my skin, and that soap goes into my skin.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? And I start scratching my body with the soap. Right? And if I look at my nails, just listen.
Yeah.
Just make a point. Do you
Yeah.
know your skin is watertight, right?
There's pores in it though.
Not
I
his,
know,
not his
but
skin.
Not
things
my
can
skin.
only
Yeah,
exit
exactly,
one
Gilbert,
way.
not my skin.
He's trained.
No, tell me
okay?
about that skin.
It's watertight, so it's only permeable one direction. Like if your
I
pores
disagree.
actually open to
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
you'd be susceptible to so many diseases.
But why?
Oh,
So
fuck. So it doesn't work.
See, you're just scratching yourself really hard.
So what you're saying is
Unless you have an open wound,
the pores are like my butthole. Only one thing goes out one way.
it's one directional.
Unlike George's butthole.
Multiple things.
Yeah,
everywhere.
everywhere.
Everything.
It's the largest organ and protective organ in
So-
your body.
Oh, so when pores open, sweat comes out,
But not in.
but it doesn't go in.
It cannot go in. It shouldn't go in. Imagine if water could just freely go in
I'm
and
so
out of our
embarrassed.
skin.
It doesn't work then.
So
But
just wait,
anyways,
what are other people's reactions when you walk into the
They hate it.
steam room like
They
this?
hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's scary because at least for a woman, when you soap your vagina,
Yeah.
and even if a little bit of soap goes in your pee
Vagina?
hole,
Yeah.
oh, it burns when you actually finally pee.
Yeah.
It burns. It's
Oh.
excruciating. Does it feel the same for men when the soap goes into the dick hole?
My dick has no feeling. Like it died 12 years ago.
12 years.
You learned as a kid, don't jerk off with Head and Shoulders. That really hurts once you pee afterwards.
Whoa.
Don't jerk off. You know what you don't jerk off with?
What?
Is that Tiger Balm.
You did not do that.
Oh, yeah.
With Tiger Balm?
Yeah.
That shit burns regularly.
I'm okay. I'm going to tell you something right now. And I want to do this as a contest.
Everyone jerk off with Tiger
No.
Balm.
I want to I swear to God. How about this, dude? Gilbert, I'll give you, I'm not even fucking kidding you, dude, 300 in cash if we could just put Tiger Balm over your dick and see how long you can last without taking a shower.
I mean, if you want, I'll do it, but I mean, we gotta up that with that ABC money. I mean,
Yeah.
How much money? $500?
like $1,000,
$1,000.
$1,000.
Just make sure you cover
Just
the
wait, how
pee
long-
hole.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
Yep.
Can I die from this?
No, you can't.
Google it if you can die. First of all, let's do. Yeah, we'll get.
Can we
get
explain what Tiger Balm is to people not Asian?
It's what's that other stuff? That American version of that?
I don't know what.
Isn't it like Icy Hot? Just
Icy
more
Hot.
homeopathic.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, NyQuil. No, Vicks.
kind of like a Vicks, right? Methanol type
yeah.
of.
Yeah, I think it's there has to be like camphor that burning.
Yeah,
Camphor is
anyway.
It burns.
But I also thought about it some more. The skin does absorb to a certain extent. Like it does absorb lotion and
Boom.
things like that. So
See?
maybe the soap does seep into a
Well,
certain
then it
degree.
does
You
work.
made him sound so stupid, and his theory was correct.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't seep into like your bloodstream.
That's
don't
not
know.
what I want. I don't want my soap to go into my bloodstream. What I want is it to get into my skin
Yeah,
so
it
I
does.
can clean it.
Like lotion.
All this permeable one-way water thing.
No,
Shit.
your skin does absorb some, just not as deep as you need it to.
Okay.
So anyway,
Yes,
that's
continue.
why I knew. So because I was in there, and so I would scratch my body with the soap on it, and it felt like I was getting
softer. Or?
no, I was getting like some dirt.
Oh, like dirt was coming off.
We call it in Korean.
I
It's
know.
called
hold on.
munji.
Yeah, it's munji.
Yeah.
Mungy.
Korean is munji. It's when you rub your skin and then you get that black, not like black, but dirt. Kind
It
of
Oh,
is,
my
yeah.
dad used to clean me like that when I was a kid. They
Yeah.
rubbed
I
it
still
till the
do it.
black comes
Mungy
off.
is what we used to call it.
Mungy.
So it was doing that, but then I did it 3 days after that, and I fucked up. It was the most painful thing. I go, I'm gonna try my face and my head too, right? So I'm fully covered now. You know what I mean? I just look like a fucking like an elephant jerked off on my fucking face,
That's a lot of cum.
right?
Hey guys, that's a lot of cum.
Yeah. And I walk in there, and I had my eyes closed. I walked in there, I sat down.
Why is he?
And I opened my eyes for just a second, and the soap just went into my eyes, and I was blinded. It hurt so fucking bad. I was going like that, right? So I'm in the steam room, 2 a.m, like this, right? But I'm like, I'm not gonna go out and wash myself because I'm in here already. But it was so painful.
I'm not gonna go out.
It was so painful. So it does work, my theory.
Oh, man.
That Korean spa there's things going on in that spa that I don't even know. And Pauly Shore goes there, and one day goes, "Dude, what's up with the vans outside?" And so next to the fucking spa is a sushi place that's never opened, and at 2 a.m, girls will just walk out of there and go into these vans, and they'll drive away.
That's everywhere in Koreatown. I once had a birthday at a karaoke spot, and half of the place was strictly for karaoke, and half of the place were full on orgies.
Yeah.
So if you walk into the karaoke spot, there's a center bar there. If you're a girl sitting in that center bar, you're basically you're an escort. And the reason I found this out, it was the hard way, was because I was a little tipsy. Remember that place?
You were an escort?
Yeah,
Khalyla was in a gangbang.
an accidental
Yeah, I
gangbang.
fell on a dick and
What are you guys doing? Stop.
yeah.
And I walked into the wrong room, and there were four grown like businessmen type Korean men with women. Like it was a full on gangbang. And 3 of my other friends accidentally went into that room too, and we kept going in like we didn't fucking learn the first time, but we were also just really curious. And a lot of these places in Koreatown, especially when they don't have like an English sign to them, I'm not trying to like incriminate people, but usually that's just what happens in LA, you know.
But I was there when Paulie asked the owner about it.
Ooh.
So we walk up to the owner, and so the guy that owns the Korean spa, this old Korean dude, who he has me and a baseball player's headshot hanging from the Korean spa in the cover booth.
Okay.
Right, because he used to watch Mad TV late at night. And also, side note, I'm not even kidding you. And ask my brother, the biggest dick I've ever fucking seen, and not for being Asian. He's got a bigger dick than black people.
Whoa.
Wow.
I mean, this thing is like, it goes to his knee, dude.
Wait, soft?
Soft.
Bullshit.
No, he did something.
He put cement in it.
What?
What is that? Your skin can't absorb cement because it's permeable.
Yeah,
It's
it's
permeable.
permeable,
It's permeable.
So anyway, so Paulie goes up to the owner and goes, "Dude, what's up?" He goes, "Oh, hey." And then he goes, "So the ladies and stuff coming in and out, how does that work?" And this is what he said: "No." And that's all he said.
Oh, so you know what's up. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like, what, we can't even ask a question?
When I first started dating Bobby, and I still do this now, every time he says he's going to the spa, my reaction is always, okay, like have fun, the spa. When I first started dating him, the assumption was that it was
I've taken you there, right? Have I not
also-
taken you there?
Yeah, but I've never seen to
You've
play
seen
ping
upstairs.
pong during the day.
Yeah, upstairs, the ping pong.
Ping pong.
They have a ping pong thing.
Second
up there.
date. Let's play ping pong at a spa.
Yeah, it's actually really fun.
I swear to God, on my parents' life, that don't know what the fuck. Okay, I go there for the spa.
No, I believe that, but I just
I know, but I don't
give
like
you a
the
hard
tone.
time. If I really thought that's what you were
the
doing,
assumption that you think that I'm getting like side pussy there.
Yeah. It's not permeable.
It's not permeable.
That pussy is not permeable.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I believe you.
But I've also seen gang wars there. I was there with
the best of K-Town.
Mel Rodriguez, Aaron Cater, who's a stand-up. Mel's an actor. He's on that HBO nursing show. I don't know if it's still Get On.
Oh.
Whatever that was with Alex Borstein. Anyway, I was there with Mel. We're sitting there on the bench, like these park benches, 2 a.m, and then all of a sudden, 12 cars just come into the parking lot. People just walk out of the cars with sticks and bats, and they have a full-blown fight. It was incredible. It was like Tokyo Drift.
Holy shit.
But
It
just
was-
sticks and bats off
Yeah,
like Eskrima.
If there was guns, I would have left.
Asians don't do that shit.
We don't do. No, we when we kill Asians, we want to see your eyes.
Weapons.
We do weapons. We're not pussies. From afar, we dig a fucking tailpipe into your fucking chest.
true.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. But yeah, so that place is magical, and I'm not going to tell you what it's called. Have we named it? Said it?
No,
yet?
don't.
say it,
We've
I'll
said it in previous podcasts,
Yeah,
but we're not
I don't
going-
want anyone to go there. And,
We may have said it. You know, there's lots of them in LA.
Yeah,
So let's
right.
just.
Oh yeah, there's lots of them in L.A.
Right.
Says
I
the white
knew
guy.
it. I knew it.
Fucking piece of shit.
I mean, I go to Wee Spa personally, but that's a.
Yeah, but that's for the mainstream.
That's for the mainstream. No,
It's
I like.
proud.
That's the thing. I don't like. You know, people go, "Why do you play the Comedy Store and not the Laugh Factory?" Because the Comedy Store is gritty. There's this element of danger there, and that's what I prefer. Same with the spot that I go to. There's an element of something something's wrong. Something's not right,
Yeah.
but I like it. I could die. I like that feeling.
Naked with soap all over your body.
We're blind.
Oh my God, how sad would that be if that's how I died?
So you were just like this.
Yeah, and then like the ambulance comes and I'm just literally
Covered in
soap.
Naked, covered in
Naked.
soap.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Bobby Lee dies with soap all over his body. How did he get that much soap on him?
Yeah. But Khalyla, George, look at me. Khalyla just told me this week, and I can't believe you never even mentioned it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna.
Yeah, that you You got mugged?
Oh yeah. No, I went to Colombia a couple weeks or last week.
Yeah, you got mugged.
Oh, don't forget he got drugged, then he got mugged.
Woke up in his own piss.
You know, I'm like, I've got 4 days here in Colombia. Got to live it up for my first day there. See a few sights. See
You're just going just to go, right?
Yeah. No, I haven't been to Colombia in for.
You never heard of Hawaii?
Oh, come on.
Go to Hawaii.
Well, you know, my friend's getting married in Spain in like August, so I was
They're
looking
in
up,
completely
so I was
different
looking up,
fucking continents.
So I was looking up cheap flights to Spain, and then I was like, let's
I'll
check
go
out
to
South
Colombia
America.
and then
Go to Spain
go
right
on the
after.
other side of the world.
Colombia's awesome, though. It really is like becoming such a huge tourist hub.
Yeah, based on George's story,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he made some really like tourist
Tell me what
101
happened.
mistakes.
Start from the beginning, yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, I got 4 days here. I got to live it up. So I see a few museums, then like first night, living it up. God damn it, Gilbert. So I'm going out. I go like bar hopping. I don't meet it. I met a few people like during the day.
But you think you're gonna get pussy?
I thought, man, I'm
He sent us-
exotic in
Stop.
South America, my
Stop.
friend.
I gotta send
My
you this
friend?
picture he sent us.
Look at me right
he
now.
sent us a
Colombia.
picture.
I want
Yeah.
you look at my eyes right now. Globally, you're unfuckable. All right,
Dude, that's a lot.
even
In LA,
even
I'm
Interstellar, maybe even.
In South
if you're
America,
on the Romulan
I'm
home
exotic.
planet, no pussy for you.
Okay, so
South America, I'm exotic. I'm like
George,
a toucan, my friend.
you received
What?
you arrived at what day? Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the text that we received from George that Thursday.
Yeah.
He
Show
says,
off.
just grabbing a coffee and girls want to take a photo with me. Here, look at it. And that's the last we
Okay.
heard from him.
Just grabbing a coffee and girls want to take a photo with me. That's so fucking gross.
And he sent that to Gilbert and I.
You fucking toucan.
Let me look at these girls though. Let me look at them.
They're cute.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're okay.
What did they say to you? Like they do the whole Brad Pitt thing again?
No, it was no Brad Pitt. It was just like, hey, can we take a photo? What you doing?
Yeah.
How's it going?
So if you don't know, listening, when he goes to other countries, people think that he's Brad Pitt.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly.
It happened once.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that
Anyways.
person
Yeah.
is blind and retarded. They have those two in India. If anyone looks at you and goes, "Is that Brad Pitt?" They're blind and retarded.
Yeah.
There's no. I'm not a doctor, I would just go. That's what you are.
Have you? Okay, I have black friends who are actually in Korea right now.
Yeah.
And my friend's boyfriend, who's a black guy, everyone was screaming and taking pictures with him because
Yeah.
they thought he was Usher. He looks nothing like Usher.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I believe George's story. It's just sometimes,
Yeah.
if they've never seen anything that pink before, they're probably just gonna assume it's Brad Pitt.
So what you're saying to me, if I go to Africa,
Yeah.
I'm in the Congo, they're gonna go, Jelly,
Yes, possibly.
Probably.
with my body.
Fabergé egg body.
Love that. I thought a whole village of people in Africa start praising Bobby.
Did you just call me a Fabergé egg body?
And we got the title of this episode brought to you by.
You just said that.
Earlier today, he was playing video games and he had his underwear hiked up really high and his
Yeah.
shirt tucked in his underwear. He stood up, and I swear to you, I was like, you know how there's two types of body shapes. They always say your pear or your apple shape.
There's a
He's
third one.
neither.
There's a third.
He's a fancy Fabergé egg.
Oh, hey, you're fancy. You're
Yeah.
fancy. Yeah.
And she fucks me.
I do.
So you fuck
I'm
a Fabergé egg.
Where's the joke? The joke's on her.
You be fucking Fabergé
You're
eggs.
fucking Fabergé eggs.
I've always been a fan of Fabergé. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to own one.
Yeah. So anyway, so tell me what happened.
So I go out, I go bar hopping, didn't meet anybody like that, and then I'm walking down the street, and this real nice guy, Javier, comes up. He's like, hey, how's it
He
going?
said his name.
Yeah.
Not his real name.
Did he say my name was Javier or just made that up and for the story? Be real.
No, his real name's Javier.
Okay, I believe you.
Because he's
Or, no, the real
he's
name
the
he
main
gave
character
me.
in the story. Just listen, Bobby.
All right, so Javier.
So we go out, I buy him a beer at like a bar.
You don't know him?
He was a nice guy. He was like he had an easy laugh, like a huh, huh, huh. Everything I said was funny. in
Oh, that's
Spanish.
Time out. That's a villain laugh. That's a fucking villain, man.
laugh.
Oh, the main part. What did Javier say he did for a living, George?
Oh, he's an aspiring rapper. We talked about like doing some
that's
music
okay.
videos.
Nah.
See that in Hollywood.
Yeah,
every day.
everybody's a producer
it's
here.
like
They'll
going to
scam
Beijing,
you.
China, meeting a Chinese guy going, I drive for NASCAR.
Yep. Same thing.
Nope.
No, you do not, sir.
No, you don't.
Hey, the Asian guy just won that huge race car thing in Asia this
See
weekend.
how you
Yeah.
know the name of it? so
Someone
well?
tweeted at us because Bobby had
Yeah.
previously made a comment about how there are.
and it's in an arcade.
All right. It was
No, it's
Cruising
not.
USA,
Yeah, yeah.
arcade
We
game.
have a lot of good Asian drivers,
ahead.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So he kept on like being like, "Oh man, let's go to this strip club." And I'm like, "Man, look at me. I don't need to go to a strip club here. I'm exotic here. You know, that's why I came here, so I
saying
can be
that.
exotic.
Yeah.
I could be." And like, you know, he's like, "Yeah, let's go to the strip club." He's like, I'm like, "Nah." Then he's like, "Oh man, I know this great club down the way. So let's." And I'm like, "Sure, I can go there. Maybe learn some salsa, have some fun." So we start walking. We're getting to this kind of seedier section of town, but I'm like, I trust this guy. He's an aspiring rapper. He knows his way around town.
God, George.
So we get, of course,
keep going.
the Troja strip club. We get there. And I'm like, oh, of course it's a strip club. After you say like no 3 times in a Latin American country, you're going to be at a strip club. So we get in, and I'm like, okay, I'll stay here for a few drinks since we bought a bottle of rum on the way. And I had 2 drinks, 2 shots of the rum, and then I woke up in my hotel bed the next morning with my pants on. I was like, this is kind of strange. And then I kind of felt down. I was like, I think I peed my pants. And then I checked my pockets. I'm like, I have nothing in my pockets.
George.
I got drugged and robbed in Colombia. What my mom like was scared would happen happened.
George.
What everybody assumes is going to happen. I've been all around South
you
America.
blacked out.
Completely.
He was drugged, obviously.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you something right now. Okay? From the strip club till you woke up, in that 7-hour period, anything could have happened.
I told him, I was like, did you check your butthole? How did it
Anything.
feel?
Yeah.
Was it throbbing?
You could have had midgets suck
I
your
had a
dick.
great night's sleep. That's the most
You could
annoying
have
thing.
had.
You go to a foreign country for a story? I don't even remember the fucking story.
Yeah, I'm so mad at you right now.
I am a little mad at you, George.
What did he take?
I have no idea. I had a great night's sleep.
No, what did he take in your pockets?
So we got
Fine.
my iPhone and about $150.
Credit
ID.
cards?
1 credit card. I had 2, so I kept them all separate.
Good.
That's
smart.
smart.
Yeah,
Very
so I had half
smart.
my cash separate, had my passport separate, so I always split up everything.
I mean, I was mugged in South Africa. I told
Yeah.
you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know how it feels.
But that was in
But I
broad
wasn't
daylight,
drugged.
and it was obvious.
Yeah, I wasn't drugged. It
No,
happening.
it was purely because there were warning signs at every step, and I just walked right past
Yeah,
every
George.
warning sign. I was like bored in a new country, and I wanted to
Number 1, Javier. That's where you made the mistake.
Yeah.
Number 2, aspiring rapper.
Aspiring rapper. Second mistake.
Also,
Yeah.
George,
Going
you
to-
have to realize you look a certain way.
You look like
You
got
look
money.
weak.
Oh well,
That's not what I was saying. Jesus Christ, Bobby.
Yeah.
well, I do think like my how nice
You do,
I am
you
helps
don't-
out because I asked the lady. I asked the lady at the hotel.
Yeah.
She has to unlock the door because it's like a dangerous area.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, did I seem strange last night when I came back? She was like, nah, you said goodbye to your friend, you hugged him, and then you like walked up to your room. I was
That's so strange.
That's
What the
strange.
Inside job. I say it's an inside. She knew about it. She knows Javier. Everyone in the strip club too.
Yeah.
like, no, I think
They do this often.
They do it often.
They wait
It's a
outside your
scam.
hotel.
no,
It's a
not the
scam.
hotel lady, but
Bullshit. I think the
No, no, no.
hotel
He
lady
walked
too.
me.
Also,
no, if it was
also
the
you-
hotel lady, then my hotel would have
It's
been
so
robbed
hard
too.
for me to believe that as blacked out as you were, that let's say you got drugged with, GHB or something like that, that you were lively and conversational and seemed fine. That seems so unlikely for me. Like you only took 2 shots of rum, and let's say you
Did I
were,
remember? Yeah.
yeah,
But I woke up. Yeah, I didn't have a hangover or anything.
You have
Inside
fun
job.
though.
I assume
We
so.
never heard
Yeah.
from him again, so he took your phone too, right?
Yeah.
So after he sent us that picture, I was like, George hasn't posted anything from Colombia at all on Instagram.
Okay, stop. So when that happens, are you Verizon?
AT&T.
You're AT&T. They don't have those stores there.
What do you mean? To get a
Find
new
my phone, you mean?
No, they don't have an AT&T in Colombia.
Oh, like, so, yeah, do they have those or no?
Yeah, I didn't. Luckily, that
you know where they have AT&T? Hawaii. You piece of shit.
This is where we always argue. The farthest place he wants to travel as a couple is Hawaii. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to
Do you
go
know why?
to.
They're water slides.
They have
They have-
spas.
He doesn't
They have
even go
spas.
for the oceans. He goes for
They
the
have
slides.
beverages with little like fruits that you know what I mean.
Fire sticks.
Yeah, I love all that shit.
Yeah.
And
it's the worst.
Well, then you know what? babe, I don't know what else to say.
It's a
I don't want to.
nightmare.
I don't want to end up like him.
Yeah. Also, you
But
didn't
also, you can go to Colombia and not end up like George. I'm sorry.
You could also go to Colombia and get shot up by cartels.
Ooh, that's true.
Come on.
No,
yeah.
I researched it beforehand. You know, it used to be a lot of kidnappings. Now it's down to like 200 a year, so it's a lot safer.
That's
these
actually
days,
very
yeah.
low.
Also,
But see, the 200, I'm that guy.
you're part of that number.
I'm a part of the 200. And I'm going to be the one that's going to be like the new thing. They cut his ass cheeks off for no
there are
reason.
a lot of Asians
I'm
in
the
South
new
America.
guy that does that.
experimental.
You
kid.
wouldn't
Yeah, I'm
stick
the
out.
experimental guy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't stick out. There are a lot of Asians in South America.
So I decided I was like, okay, if this is my experience here, I'm going to do the full experience. I'm going to report it to the police.
Yeah.
So I went in, and that was, of course, I walked in, like, you know, my pants had dried. Luckily, I only had one pair of pants the whole frickin' trip.
Also,
Oh
I don't
my
think you
God.
peed yourself. I think they peed on you.
Maybe.
Because you didn't pee
point.
yourself. They just peed on you to, because you
Well,
look
how'd
weak.
you know it was pee, though?
Because it was in my crotch. What do you mean? Like, you reached out, like, there's
could
a
have been
pee
like-
circle.
Oh my
It could
God.
be Dr. Pepper.
They could've-
Or no, Mountain Dew.
It wasn't sticky. It's
Maybe you came from the euphoria.
It was
That
the
was a
biggest
lot of.
nut.
But I had a great time, my friend. It was really wet.
I just want to say to this, man, I would have went right home.
Me too, yeah.
I
That's
I
it.
woke
That's
up the
it
next
for me.
morning. I was like, I'm going to continue with my plans. I hiked up Monserrate, this beautiful mountain.
Oh, we'll say it again.
I like he said it.
Monserrate.
I like it. I like the
like
way he
it.
said it.
Yeah, it's this beautiful mountain that's like on the side of the
Monserrate. What is it? A hill?
Bogota. Well, it's like it's a religious hike. There's
Fuck it.
something at the top.
Fuck that place.
And
Yeah.
you got robbed again up there.
Oh, I was scared as shit the whole every time I walk
Did you
around.
get any pussy? No.
No.
At that point, you just want to.
It doesn't
Safe
matter at
place.
what point with this guy.
Go
Why
to
am I
fuck.
so mean to you?
He just wants you to go to Hawaii.
I want you to go to Hawaii with
Go to
me.
Hawaii, man.
But we'll go to the Grand Wailea Hotel. They have the #2 spa in the world.
Spa's good.
They have
Yeah.
a papaya like steam room thing. It's like it's
Just
actually
wait, a papaya steam.
No,
What
it's
the heck
like
is a
a papaya
papaya
it's
steam.
like a papaya.
What is
It's
that?
papaya hot tub. I mean,
What?
and it's instead of water, it's papaya juice.
So you
Is this for
cover
real?
your
Yeah,
whole
for
body
real.
with
No.
papaya, and then you.
And you
just-
go in there and you put little cucumbers in your eyes and you just pass out. It's the best.
Oh, shit. I want to
No
go.
fucking mugging, no urine on myself, nothing.
No, you're not myself.
So yeah, so I went. And
Dude, I
reported it.
had a
Yeah.
I had a prostitute in Honolulu once.
Yeah, there are many there.
But can I tell you what she
Yeah.
did that really fucking bothered me?
What'd she do?
She put 2 condoms on me.
She dumb?
Double bagged you?
She double bagged me.
That's the worst thing you can do.
And like
actually
my
more
friend
dangerous.
I was with, Dion, and he goes, "Yo, man, not one condom. Like he's never been double condom." And no one's ever been double condoms.
That's
I
also
just
a
look like
compliment. You look like somebody who's probably had a lot of prostitute pussy before. She's probably like, this guy pays for a lot prostitutes.
And then
I'm
you
gonna
know what
double-
she did is she held, when I was having sex with her, she took her fingers and held the condoms in place.
Wait.
Just in case so that it wouldn't.
She's holding her penis like a cigarette,
Not
and then
only-
she's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
like a cigarette.
Like a cigar.
Like a cigar.
Yeah. Like a Schwarzenegger with
Yeah,
a
the-
cigar, right? And she did that, and that's how dirty I look.
Oh, man.
I should have fucking taken note when we first started dating.
I know, because her vagina still itches.
It still itches. We're 4 years in and it still itches.
My dick makes her fucking vagina itch.
It's a mystery every
It's
time.
a mystery every fucking time. I don't care.
I've been
That's
like-
who I am.
I don't care. I will make your vagina itch. That is who I
I
am.
told
yeah.
you guys this, right? The first time I got tested for everything for when we first started dating, he was like, "Can you let me know if I have anything based on your test?" He's like, "Dude," he called me right after. He's like, "Do I have? Am I HIV
Yeah,
positive?"
what
I'm
am I?
like,
What am I going? What's going on with me?
What do I have from your vitals? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I just wasn't raised religiously. I think it's my parents' fault. I just have a seedy quality about me, and I don't know what to do about it. I've been going on Facebook lately and watching, going into my friends from high school's like profiles and looking at their photos, and they just have kids and they're in parks, and they're like going to barbecues.
They're always in parks.
And they're like going to work and doing things like that.
and you're getting double bagged.
I'm getting double pegged in Honolulu. I don't wake up till 5. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I look at their lives and I go, and they all still hang out with each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's barbecues with like Craig Crawford and Greg Rogers and all these guys, and they're just laughing and drinking their beers. Meanwhile, this is what I'm doing. What went wrong with me? Maybe it's right.
Maybe it's right.
Maybe they look at my thing and they go, look at what he's doing.
It's a different kind of right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, we should be grateful because of the things going on in the world. Manchester.
Oh God, that's not a laughing
man.
matter.
Why'd you laugh then?
I laughed before you said that.
why did you laugh?
Yeah.
That's not.
And then the two guys in Portland.
Yeah.
You don't know about that?
No.
Well, I don't know the Portland one.
Really? So this basically this.
Okay, so this white supremacist known to Portland authorities.
Yeah.
He's on a bus. There's these two girls there.
One with a hijab.
One's wearing hijabo.
Oh, you know, the traditional hijabo. Yeah.
Yeah. A hijab. And he's berating them. You know, I don't know what he's saying. But it's uncomfortable for the people that are on the bus. Two guys that don't know each other. A guy by the name
One is an army vet who's a father of four,
Four.
and another is a 23-year-old guy.
who just graduated from college.
Yeah.
They approach the guy and they go, well, can you please stop that? And there was another kid too,
Yeah,
a
a
poet. A kid that's like a artsy
Yeah.
poet.
Basically, like confronting him, like, "Hey, stop harassing
The
these
white
girls."
supremacist took a fucking knife and hit them both in the neck,
Stabbed them to death.
Oh.
stabbed him to death. And the other kid had injuries, the poet, but he didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
And God, it's awful. It's fucking awful. And our president won't even mention it.
Mm-mm.
He won't even mention it. And these two guys are fucking heroes, man.
Dude, he's tweeting all about fake news. He didn't even take the time to acknowledge these two guys who
Yeah.
essentially, you know, saved those girls' lives. Like, this guy was an absolute nutcase.
Nutcase.
Yeah.
And they have him. And but there was a photo on Facebook of, there was like not a funeral, but what do you call it, a
Memorial.
memorial. And one of the guys, the 23-year-old's mom was there. She's crying, obviously. But there was a photo on Facebook that I saw that made me cry so hard, where there was a girl wearing the, what's it called,
Which one? The hijab?
Hijab.
Oh,
Yeah,
hijabo.
hijabo.
Yeah.
And the mother is, they're head to head and just kind of staring each other in the eyes. It really made me cry. It was really heartfelt. And then, of course, Manchester happened at a Adriana Huffington concert.
I almost said Adriana Huffington.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Ariana Huffington.
Who's that?
That sounds familiar,
She's
though.
HuffPost. She used to be married to.
There is one.
Yes,
is
of
one, yeah.
course.
And there we
Ariana
go. I made a
Huffington.
mistake.
Okay.
And that wasn't, listen to me right now. That wasn't intended as a joke. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Ariana what Grande?
Yeah.
Ariana
yeah,
Grande, yeah.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? I mean, I care about the victims, you know, but I don't know the artist. I apologize.
It's okay.
She's probably very talented.
Probably, yeah. She's pretty good.
Why'd you just kind of go, George? Just
pretty
say
good.
yes.
Yeah.
Just say yes.
She's too pretty to know if she's talented.
No, she is. She can really
Yeah.
sing.
And she was devastated. Even if I had a show, I get it. If I had a show, the 200 seats I play,
God.
you know what I mean? And 3 guys got stabbed, my fans got stabbed. It would be life altering for me.
Of course.
And I would blame myself for some reason. I would go like, oh, what could I have done? There's nothing you could do. It's not her fault,
It's not.
you know? It's these fucking people are cowards, man. I mean, how do you look at you? How are you a man to have that kind of like system in your head?
He doesn't
To
have a
think that-
system in his head.
To think that is you're doing anything good
The
or right.
22-year-old lost soul.
You're a fuckhead.
Yeah.
I mean, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And kids you're killing. Why the fuck?
Yeah.
I know this is supposed to be a comedy podcast. I'm
No,
sorry.
but it happened.
But it did happen. We haven't addressed it. I just wanted to say that it
Yeah.
is it's fucking insane. On a brighter note, Arsenal won the FA Cup.
Yes. Finally something. Something.
If you're an Arsenal fan, let's give Wenger another year.
I don't know. Should we? I mean, I love Wenger, but I don't know, sweetie. This was a really bad season. We ended strong, but boy, was it miserable in the middle.
I couldn't even watch it, most of them. It was just so fucking
We
depressing.
didn't even make Champions League.
for the first time in
And
many years.
Tottenham beat us for the first time.
Also, Tottenham has no trophy. We do. So go fuck you,
yeah, but they
Tottenham.
still number 2.
I don't give a fuck.
Sorry, sweetie, but they did better than us this year.
No,
FA Cup or not.
No, FA Cup. The 2 English guys. What are their names?
Paul Lloyd.
Paul what?
Paul and Lloyd.
Paul Lloyd, and what was the other bloke?
The guy is so quiet.
And Lloyd.
Paul and Lloyd.
Yeah.
You said Paul Lloyd like it was like one name.
I know. I was like, that's a singer? Or?
Paul Lloyd was here?
Paul.
Yeah. Even Paul and Lloyd, 2 English fucks. Blokes.
Oh, nice slang.
Hooligans.
Ooh.
Hooligans.
Hooligan.
I asked them, I go, is the FA Cup a big deal? And they go, it's a mighty big deal, mate, is what they said to me.
Whoa, am I in Game of Thrones right now?
Whoa, dead on,
I
right?
just got transported, sir.
You know, hello, I'm a Stark. Oh, it's just like fucking Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Yeah.
You there with the sword?
Yes, my lord.
Very good. Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know who I'm playing. Which, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones,
Oh, yeah.
July.
did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
It's intense.
Fucking intense, man.
We should watch it together as a family.
With Hugh, who?
With Hugh.
With who?
With Hugh Grant.
Us, all of us. Everyone, we don't know anyone that doesn't watch it. Your brother watches it, my mom, my sister, George, Gilbo.
I hate fuckers that do this. Do you guys
What?
know guys like this?
Like viewing parties?
You like
Viewing party,
you like
yeah.
Game of Thrones? I don't like fantasy, so. Oh, you don't have an imagination, you fucknut.
You're not creative.
I don't deal with fuckers that say I'm not into fantasy. I mean, how guys that go, I never saw Star Wars as a kid. I hate it. I hate sci-fi. Well, you have no imagination, and get the fuck out of my face. It's cool to see hobbits running around
Chasing rings
and midgets.
with hairy feet.
You know that
Harry.
Dingleberry. What's his name?
Dingleberry. Peter Dinklage? Dingleberry?
I'm gonna get in trouble. Am I gonna get in trouble?
Well,
I mean, you're not going to get cast in
I
Game of
know.
Thrones.
I'm
That's on
sorry,
you.
guys. I mean, you know what? We've been editing shit because even last week we edited.
Oh, you've been giving me a heart attack every week. For some reason, when we take the time to say, "Hey, Bobby, don't say these words," it's almost as if you take that as I'm absolutely going to say those words.
I just don't like people tell me what to do. Listen, if you're my friend, call me Ching Chong.
Oh, you're going to get a lot of ching chongs at your show.
All
Can I
right?
tell you something that might piss you off then?
I just want to say, just for a second, let me
Okay.
just get my point across. Andrew Dice Clay, for 7 years, literally called me Ching. When he would bring me up on stage, he wouldn't even say my name. He'd go, Ching. And then one day I walked up to him, I was angry. I go, Andrew, I know you're a legend and everything, but my name is Bobby. Don't call me Ching.
No, it's Ching. Yeah, it's Ching.
Was that your Stallone?
That was like Stallone.
Stallone was
Dice.
there,
How
yeah.
do you
That
do-
was not Dice.
Adrian!
Yeah.
How do you do a dice?
So you know what Dice said to me? Hey, it's not racial. I go, what is it? It's in Chiching, your money. And I go, you know what? Since
He justified it. Good
he
job.
justified it.
How many
I go,
years
call-
did he have to justify this? He's like,
7 years. I go, you can call me Ching from now on. The other night, he called me Bobby for the first time.
Wow. Growth.
The real growth.
Transformation.
Bobby. And I go, wow, I got through the Ching part. But you can say things like Chinaman if you're a friend to me. All right?
Okay.
So
Only
if I
you're
was a
friend,
dwarf or a little person, call me midget.
Or Fabergé egg.
though. Fabergé egg's a good one.
I don't know all these terms anyway. That's fine. I don't edit. I you know what? You're right. I
I
should.
went into a rage last
She
week.
did.
No. You don't know why.
But I'm just gonna say you got mad at me because I talk, and it's all because of this stupid ABC show. And you think that somebody's gonna blackmail me.
I just get weird about, like, we get crazy people. We get crazy emails all the time. Like, it's.
I'm sorry, Peter
it
Dinklage. I'm a
would-
huge fan. You're so talented. I shouldn't have said those things
Sorry, Peter Dinklage.
to all little people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Elijah Wood.
Yep.
Is he little?
He's short.
He's about your height.
He's my height. I met him once.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, he was at the Comedy Store, and I walked by him, and he stood up and he shook my hand, and I did a couple of sketches with Dominic Monaghan, so I fucking know 2 hobbits, bro.
Wow.
Damn.
So that's where I am in life.
Wow.
I know 2. What were you gonna say, babe? So what happened last week?
I didn't want to tell you this because it really put me in a funk. But I was talking to an old friend who happened to talk to my ex-boyfriend, and I hadn't spoken to this girl in a long time. And she said, "Oh yeah, I was trying to look for you on Facebook." I was like, "Oh, what prompted that?" She goes, "Well, I talked to your ex or whatever," and word for verbatim, he was like, "Oh, you got to see what her boyfriend looks like. He's like a short Chinese dude." And she said that's what he said. Like he was hating on basically
Who?
on you.
Who's it? Steve?
No.
Who?
Alex, the tattoo guy. And so it just so happened. He was like, "Yeah, she's with some short Chinese dude now," and it put me in a fucking rage. You know why it put me in a rage? Because he knows exactly who you are. He knows what you do for a living. He knows everything. But his descriptor of you to other people is just that.
Oh God.
And I didn't know. I wanted so badly to call him and be like, "Hey, why are you being salty?"
Let me say something right now. I'm not Chinese.
Even though you do allow people to call you Chinaman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only friends.
Friends.
Number 2, I'm not short for my ethnicity.
Oh, true.
Average. AVG.
I'm average.
Yeah.
Number 3, I'm sorry, but I have every right as a short Chinese dude.
Bobby, you're not Chinese. Bobby, you're not Chinese.
I know.
You're average Korean.
But I have every right, the way I look, to bang, girls out of my fucking league. Because that's the point of life. The point of life is to reach out and reach for the stars.
yeah.
Okay? If I dated a girl that God wanted me to date, which was a 4'9" Vietnamese girl named Tring Tring, I would have done that. But I didn't. I looked at this girl on Tinder right here,
Yeah, you did.
and I swiped right.
You
okay?
swiped that right.
And guess what? I crawled inside her
How long did you live in there?
a long time.
Okay.
Right? And I crushed it. Right?
Ow.
And hey, Alex, go fuck yourself.
Boom.
He's just salty.
I'm tired of this
Salty.
shit, man. People go, how come she dates you?
I'll tell you why I date you. Because for starters, you
Listen
have a
up,
bigger
listen
penis.
up.
You have a bigger penis than him, and also you don't.
You got penis, Alex. Your tattoos suck.
You guys, we have a lot of artwork, either that you send us or that we make ourselves or that Bobby has just sitting around the house. And I always think, what a waste. Why don't we get them framed and hanging up on the wall? Now we can with FrameBridge.
Framebridge.com.
Seriously, guys, they do the best work. We've sent a couple of paintings and photos there.
Yeah.
We've gotten them back, and it's amazing.
They have really cool like wood moldings. They have more like eclectic stuff, acid wash stuff. And this week we're getting both this and this, our 50th anniversary poster frame.
Yeah.
So you guys,
It's quick. It's professional. And I don't know where else you would go, really, to be honest with you.
And it's really cheap. It starts at $39. Usually framing is such an expensive thing. It's always like kind of
70 or 100 usually.
way more. That's why we always get discouraged, but FrameBridge is really affordable.
So get started today on framing your photos or art. Go to framebridge.com and use the promo code BELLY and you'll save an additional 15% off your first order. Just go to framebridge.com, promo code BELLY. Framebridge.com, promo code BELLY.
Yeah. Talked about it before. I hate it. I
What?
hate that people think that like I should be dating somebody else,
The haters.
and I'm not. When I look at Khalyla, I think she's lucky to be dating me.
I think so too. No, and I feel that way. I don't think for 1 second like, oh,
I'm kidding. No, baby, we're equally. I'm blessed. We make a good team. I wouldn't have 70% of the things I have right now without her. I'm being real. This is the honest truth. the trajectory. How do you say it?
Trajectory.
The trajectory.
Good enough.
No, I'm not gonna fuck it. I'm gonna say it.
Trajectory.
Trajectory. The trajectory. The trajectory of my life is the way it is because of Khalyla's foundation. Because no, it's not. It's even little things like when I, a couple years ago, I was outside this audition. I wasn't gonna go in, and she basically called me a pussy for not going in there. And I went in there and I booked the pilot because of her. This podcast, you should do one. I don't want to do one. And no one's gonna care. She goes, you know what? I'm gonna buy the equipment anyway. She did that. All these things and all the things that are happening in my career has a lot to do with Khalyla in my life. I hated animals. I used to put bunny rabbits in the microwave. Like, I didn't give a fuck, bro. And she introduced me to my fucking kids. Gunnar, Ming, Bobby Jr., and Gobi. And they're the light of my life.
I wouldn't give me that much credit. I think I just added a little bit of organization in your life, a little bit of structure, which is what you really desperately needed.
I've had girlfriends before go, let's get a dog. Go fuck yourself. I'll eat it. I'm being real. I'll fucking eat it. And they go, okay, we won't get one. Right? With her, it was because of Ming. She had a kitten when I first dated her, named Ming, who lives in my house now. And I was at her house in Long Beach. It was like the first night I was spending the night at her house. We hadn't had sex yet. And Ming was on my shoulder sleeping. She was like a little black and white fur ball. And she was on my shoulder, and I go, I'm going to squeeze it. I want to squeeze this until the fucking eyes pop out of it.
Jesus, no, you didn't.
I didn't do it. But you know what? I want to get this pussy.
I will restrain my
I'm going to
anger.
restrain myself.
It's true. I've written about this before,
Yeah.
like in like my diary. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's only pretending to like cats because he wants to get inside me.
Right.
Because I don't think that he genuinely liked them at that time.
And then one day she goes, I don't know if she was going out of town or something, but she goes, can Ming stay at your house? And can you take care of Ming? And I go, I'm seeing this girl. I like her a lot. I'm going to do it. And one day, I'm just sitting there watching TV or playing video games. And Ming just looks at me. And she goes, meow. Hi.
Whoa.
Right? And she walks up to me, starts purring. And I touched it. And then we locked eyes. And I bonded to it. And I go, I like this little girl. And she became a friend. And then a lover. Not in a sexual, but like I loved her. And then I go, I love Ming so much. She needs a friend. So we got Gunnar. We went to the fucking place. The Auschwitz for fucking animals. What was it called?
Pasadena Humane Society.
That's what I call it.
That's its other name.
Right?
Yeah.
And I remember I saw Gunnar in the cage. And he wasn't the cutest one. But I remember Gunnar, he was a kitten. And he got on his knees, he walked up to the thing, and he put his head to the side, and he goes, what's that? Like that. And I go, that's it. Gunnar's the best. And then we got...
Bobby Jr.
I know, babe. I'm just doing it for drama.
Come on.
Babe, I need it for drama.
This is good.
Okay.
Anticipation.
And then your fireman buddy goes, we found a kitten. It's going to die. Do you know how small it was?
Oh yeah, he had barely opened his eyes.
Yeah. We brought that fucker home. We breastfed. No, we didn't breastfeed it. We fed it. What do we do? We fed it every 2 hours from a bottle.
Not from a nipple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to put my nipple, nothing comes out.
What's happening?
I fed her pus for little pus came out. But and that little guy grew up, and that little guy used to hate me. He just didn't like me. It doesn't matter. Unconditional love is what they call it. I gave it unconditional love. And now when I play video games, Fallout 4 right now, it just sleeps on my
They're just all around him.
All around
3
me.
cats and a dog.
And then the dog came into my life, and I'm like, you know what? This is my future. This is the trajectory of my life. And I'm going to open up an animal sanctuary one day.
That's our plan.
That's our plan. and I'm going to harbor animals. And the sick ones, we're going to still love it. We're not going to try to nurse it, but we'll legally put it to sleep.
No.
And then we'll eat them.
Oh,
Gotta have a little Asian in there.
Yeah. Get a little Asian.
Little
in there.
Asian.
No.
Yeah.
That's what they do, like in the I call them cocktagons in the Philippines, like in the
coctagon.
Yeah, when the cockfighting. The losing chicken is what they use to like mop up the blood of the coctagon, but then they always eat the chicken. That chicken then goes to the winner, the winning chicken's owner, and then they barbecue it outside. So there's a barbecue outside.
Stop.
Come to the Philippines.
Stop.
Yeah.
I think I completely misunderstood what you're saying. So let me just say, this is what you're saying.
Yeah.
2 cocks are fighting chickens.
Mm-hmm.
The one that loses,
Yeah.
does that mean they're dead?
They're dead. Yeah, because they have
So some asshole takes the carcass of the guy that died
Oh yeah.
and then wipes the fucking arena, the blood arena with it, the body.
That's what I grew up watching. I mean, this is just what you see when you grow up in a country like that. And yeah, but then we eat it afterwards.
You eat it afterwards?
We do.
Waste it. Yeah.
What
cannot
happens?
waste it.
What happens to the winner?
The winner then
fighting, right?
goes home. No, usually no, because they've been injured to some extent. Like at least my cousin's chickens, they get to rest. And, it's really a fucked up life they live because they have to be in isolation to build that type of aggression.
Yeah. These guys are leaving now.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, hey, you guys, I'm going to let you guys leave. But if anything's missing from my fucking house, I know where you live. And I'll find you. I'm kidding. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Later, guys.
Bye, guys. The pleasure's all mine.
He looks away. Okay, thank you.
They were really good. They were quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
This documentary. So what's the documentary I was in?
Dying Laughing. It's really good.
It's a documentary called Dying Laughing. And
It's on iTunes.
it's on iTunes. Kevin Hart, Gary
Amy
Shandling.
Schumer.
Everyone's in it.
Everyone's in it, yeah.
I'm in it. And now they're doing a TV series. And they shot TigerBelly. And they gave me a little interview out in my living room here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was okay to do with these
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? And it was fine. I need to exercise, babe, because I'm not going to be able to sleep again tonight.
Do you want to get this question then?
No, hold on.
Why? What are we at time-wise?
yeah.
Hour.
Really? Already?
Yeah.
What the fuck have we even talked about?
A lot.
It's been an hour? Oh, fuck. I could have done another hour. I really could have done an hour. I'm on it today.
Then you're going to be up till 10 a.m.
Yeah, but I just want people to listen to me right now. And especially TigerBelly fans, because just listen to my words. I love you so much. May your year be filled with joy and happiness and trajectories.
I love how you snuck that in there.
Yeah. May you find the blessings of the Lord and some gifts from Satan.
Oh.
A little bit of gifts from Satan. And harbor them in your soul and carry them like they're jingle jangles.
Jingle, jingly, jangly.
Jangle.
And walk with peace and be safe from ISIS and white supremacists.
We got ISIS in the Philippines right now. Did you guys hear?
Yeah, we're not going to go into another topic, baby, because we're already at an hour.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's my message to you, TigerBelly fans. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. And I love you. George has a pink dick. Slept king. All day, every day. Give me the question.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby and Khalyla.
Hello, fellow TigerBelly.
Hello, friend.
Showing some love from Anchorage, Alaska.
Yuck.
I've been a fan. Hey, gross. I've been a fan since about a month and a half ago and been binge watching ever since. Keep up the good work and I appreciate you guys. My 21st birthday is on the 30th and I just want to know what were all your 21st birthday experiences like and how that experience has impacted your life now. From Jungle Asian in the Forest. Do you remember
Well,
your guys' 21st?
I'm 45 years old, so I don't really remember. But just in general, that was not a good time period for me because I felt lost. So whatever you're going through, my fucking jungle Asian in Alaska, don't worry about it. Things will change.
He's just asking how you celebrated. There's nothing
He
wrong
doesn't
with
remember.
him.
I don't remember. I just remember there was no celebration. I think it was like went to an AA meeting and like, well, you're 21, you should go check out a bar because you've never been to one. Mm-hmm. So I went to a bar and people saw right through me. I felt invisible, and I went home and I probably cried myself to sleep.
Klaus. Oh, well, I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, I was living in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, but what did you do, bitch?
21st.
I wasn't so excited to drink alcohol because I had started drinking alcohol at a much younger age and had abused drinking alcohol at a much younger age. So my 21st birthday, I probably was extremely, drunk somewhere in Vegas, which is really, really, I should know this. I remember my sister's 21st birthday because she woke up in piss and my mom had slept next to her in the bed and
Ooh.
she got my mom's back wet with piss because she pissed on the bed. But I don't remember mine and I'm really sad about this. What did I do?
I feel like you're hiding something.
No, I really am not. I was living in Vegas, so like it's just all a blur when you live there.
I love you.
No, you
Aw.
don't.
I do.
No, you
Kiss
don't.
on camera.
I love you so much.
I love you too, babe.
I love you guys.
Is that it? Do we have a second question?
No, I just want to say I love you guys.
I love you,
And
sweetie.
you know who I don't love? Alex right now. Man, you piece of shit.
Boo.
I don't hit her. I give her love.
You know what's so crazy about this whole thing is that I didn't speak to him for 4 years because of what he had done to me. But then I was like, I'm going to bury the hatchet because he had reached out and he was nice about it and he had apologized. I was like, yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm sure he's checked my Instagram. He knows I'm with Bobby. Last time I even referred people, like clients, to his tattoo shop. So I was like, oh, everything's cool. I was on the phone with him a couple weeks ago when you were around. Remember that? Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, I'm. This is just an acquaintance now for the rest of my life. I've forgiven this person for boxing me in the mouth, And
Top
then-
15 shows to watch. LA Times, New York Times.
That's right.
What would Diplo do?
All your shows on there. Nice. What number?
It's just in the top 15, but it's the Viceland show I'm on.
Yeah.
So that's good. Oh, and also, guys, I'm going to Cleveland this weekend.
This weekend.
I'm at Hilarities, and I really need your support this weekend because I don't know if I'm gonna if Splitting Up Together stays on forever. I'm gonna break. I'm gonna not do as much road. I want to see you guys come out, and I want to celebrate life with you guys. And let's be together one last time in Ohio.
In Ohio. And then next week, both Bobby and I are going to be in Seattle.
So if you're in the Seattle area, Khalyla and I will be in Seattle, and come join us there.
Yeah. And if you know of any really good spots to eat,
Yeah,
you're welcome
And also,
to let me know.
George, I find you, I know I don't treat you the best. I'm a little awkward around you. Sometimes I don't say hello. And I'm trying to figure out if I like you or not, but I don't want you to die.
You like me.
I love you.
Yeah.
I don't want you to die.
Oh, speaking of which,
So-
there was a really good question on the internet
Be careful.
about this, baby.
Oh, I know. It was not a good
Be careful.
trip, but I've never been happier to be like on a plane coming back to America, having to stare at the seat
That's
in
enough.
front of me.
That's enough, George.
I'm so glad.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
time.
George.
Okay, you can stop.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah.
I don't get
Sorry,
my inspirational moment.
I had a little question.
Enjoy
on-
life, guys.
What was it?
There was a guy who had asked the question. Hang on 1 second. Just give me 10 seconds. You can. It was a really good question for you, though.
Yeah. Just be careful because it's like if you would have died, that would really be awful for us. We'd probably end the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think
It
I
would
could
be
keep
disastrous
going.
for us. It would be too weird, and I'd be angry at you. Like, what the fuck did you go to Hawaii for?
Yeah.
You should go to Colombia. Although if I was single, I probably wouldn't have gone to Colombia with you.
Of course you would.
What's the question, babe?
Damn it.
Remember any of it?
No, it was the guy who basically said he like respects you so much, but how do we feel? He basically says he's confused about how you treat all of us. Do you have any remorse for how you treat?
It's called
all of
comedy.
us?
No, because I don't have a remorse, because the truth be known is I feel like this is the character that I'm going to play for this.
Yeah.
I am being fair business-wise in this situation, I feel. Generous in many people's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I think so.
and I trust you guys implicitly with the business.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to do what I want. And if you don't like it, leave.
Yeah. Jesus, we had to end on such a bad
So
note.
make sure you get your tickets at BobbyLeeLive.com so you can watch the Celeb King before he maybe retires.
Yeah.
Quick MMA minute with Khalyla. Khalyla, how do you feel about your Swedish boy, Alexander? Oh, by the way, really quick, let me just get this other stuff out of the way so people can stop listening if they hate this. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at TigerBelly, on Twitter at TheTigerBelly, and email us any questions you may have at TheTigerBelly@gmail.com. Are there any things we need to mention, George, before people hear MMA minute? All right, guys.
Enjoy life.
Okay. Also, send money to George because he got robbed. MMA minute back again with Khalyla.
Okay.
Alexander Gustafsson, a new father, just won.
I've always loved Alex the Mauler. He's always been one of my favorites to watch. I think that he is everyone's got their kryptonite, like Marquez was for Manny Pacquiao, where he just understand. Manny always had trouble with him. I think that Alex is that guy for John Jones. I think they have very similar body types.
The height thing, I think, is what
the
it is.
skinny legs. But I would love I know that he's probably not going to get that. It's 214 with DC and Jones, right?
He'll probably get winner of that, which is great because he almost could have won both those fights.
Yeah,
Remember,
I know.
and
DC
John
was
Jones.
really close.
Yeah.
I thought what was really, I guess, like cool to hear him say, because I've always known him to be like kind of like not a controversial fighter, but what he said about John Jones afterwards, how he was like, he's a great champion, but he's not a good human being, or he's not a good guy, and that he said he would be rooting for DC. I don't know if he said that because he'd rather fight DC than John Jones, but
everyone's Conor McGregor now, so
yeah,
who
so
knows?
it's like speaking up and like, you know, saying what's on their mind.
Yeah, that was a great fight. I'm gonna say his hands. I think that time off did something because he looked fast as fuck on the hands.
I have a question. Remember when he said that he was going to retire? Was that from did he say if it was from an injury?
He said it was an injury, but then he went back on it because it was like a joke.
Because I was under the impression that it was like a career-ending injury, so I thought that he was out for good. But then he, like, sometime last year, someone needed to fill in, and he was like, hey, consider me, you know, for a last minute fill in. And I was like, wait, that's weird. I thought he was injured. So I'm confused about that. I don't know.
I think it's kind of like when fighters say they retire, just like people can leave him alone, media can leave him alone. Also the baby. So it could have been like a thing where he didn't want to talk about he was having a child and like
that's true.
Keep under the radar so he's not distracted.
Yeah.
It's like even Anthony Rumble Johnson, who just retired 3 months ago, just tweeted, I have the itch now. It's like,
I love Rumble though. He can do no wrong. I just love watching him fight.
He's so good. But he's running a weed company now, so
really?
That's what it is.
Oh, that's what he left the sport for?
I believe, yeah.
Hey, that's not
a sports
dispensary. It might even be more lucrative than being a fighter, and you also don't get your fucking head beat in on a daily basis, you know? Not a bad idea.
And then really quick thoughts before we go on MMA/boxing related. I don't think we ever told our thoughts on the whole McGregor Mayweather thing. I mean, do you have any?
We did. What do you mean, Mayweather?
I mean, do you think it's going to happen?
Well,
based on what's been happening lately.
As of today, so Conor has signed, and everything is good on Conor's side. But it's Mayweather's move, right? Mm-hmm. So we're waiting on him.
Do you think he makes it easy?
Oh, hell no.
No,
he's never made it easy.
Conor McGregor, Mayweather.
How long did Pacquiao Mayweather take? 3 years in the making? 4?
Fucking longer
5
than that.
years in the making? He waited for Manny to
get old, have a broken shoulder, and lose a bunch of fights.
Yeah. I'm so...
Mayweather's smart. He'll milk that money.
Yeah. I mean, either way, it's something that I can't wait to watch.
I just want to watch it. That's a party.
Imagine though, imagine this.
If Connor kicked him, he knocked him out.
Imagine if Conor McGregor knocked him out. I would collapse into the ground and become the ground. I would lose my fucking mind if that happened.
Because obviously we're pulling for McGregor, but like my brain's like, obviously Floyd.
I mean, so he's a boxer.
But there's always puncher's chance. But then you're also doing a puncher's chance against the greatest defensive boxer of all time.
In his home court.
Yeah. But he's older, has been out of the game for a while.
It gets my armpits sweaty because I just imagine seeing that, and it would be such a historic moment because he's just undefeated, you know, and an MMA fighter goes in and just knocks him out.
And
I would lose my mind.
And it's fucking Connor, too, that does it. So it's like a whole nother level.
The only drawback of something like that happening is boxing as a sport might actually die.
After that.
Yeah.
Because there's always this, like, which is better, boxing? There's always that debate going on.
It's also a stupid debate.
It's a stupid debate because boxing's boxing. MMA is different. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you always have that debate with people. Oh my God, that would be so amazing.
Whatever. Canelo, Triple G.
Oh, yeah, September, right?
September. We'll watch that.
Yeah.
Anything else, folks?
I have absolutely nothing to announce other than Bobby's dates. But for those, you can go to bobbyleelive.com and click on tour. And I've recently updated all of it, so it's all there.
Cool. Also, address for packages if anyone wants to mail anything is
1626 North Wilcox Avenue.
Ooh. Number 161.
Number 161, Hollywood, California, 90028. Oh, 90028.
That's our show, guys.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.